Dude, the PC crashed. Man, that's crazy. I hope people are gonna come back. That's so sad. I have to go, but I've subscribed and joined Discord. I watch your videos. Keep going. Alright. Cheers. Like when I do a specific topic, for example, today I did while loops and do while loops. Where can I get the questions for that specific topic? Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, you can just ask AI. Oh, that's so dead, man. The stream crashed. Why is my computer dying? Eh? What's going on? No, we're all fine. It just crashed for no reason. Okay. The GPU's at 50% usage. That's really not good. Why? Like I've literally just got Google open. It's not good. That's not good. I might need a new PC. I might be super duper cooked. Okay, back to where we were. Okay. So original. Yo. Did you see the stream crashed? We lost everyone. We lost all the viewers. You just came. Alright. Well, man, the chat was kind of full as well. That's so annoying. The PC just died for no reason. Needed to put up an insect nest. Okay. Is it that hot? God damn it. 221100. Yeah, that's fine. So I need to be able to create a hash map like this. So if you have two ints, 1 1 1 1. So that's this should be fine, but currently the constructor doesn't allow this to happen, so oh man, that so annoyed me. YouTube's not gonna recommend the stream anymore. If you put 2 streams up in a very short amount of time, YouTube flags it as something like botted. Whatever. Okay. So we need to add an ability to do this. But what is this under the hood? Should you re-ping? Yeah, to be fair, I should. That's a good idea. I did not think of that, actually. Original, I cannot show that on the stream. I cannot show that. My days. Bro. This guy. Brad, how's it going? It's going bad. It's going bad. My PC just crashed. My code was so bad. Right? It's so memory unsafe. They just crashed my computer, deleted the live stream. Now I've got to start again from scratch. But apart from that, good. How are you doing, Brad? Right, we're going to search up. What is that under the hood? Nice glasses. Thank you. I've had them for like the past year. Nicky 30. What? Bro, who's spamming me on Discord, man? Oh, Dexalius. Give your mods more power. Could you rename Unity to C# since no one uses it? The Unity channel is not used, so remake it to C#. You overestimate my power. I'm not giving mods the power. Mods don't have the power. Wait, can I show this? Mods can only do this. They can mute members, timeout members, manage nicknames, and manage messages, like delete them. Only the admin can do that kind of stuff. And the reason is not because of I don't trust my staff. It's just because I'm not paying them, right? This is all voluntary. And if they're doing all this voluntary, they're not going to put their all into it, right? They're going to have fun while doing it, but if you get paid, you get a different sort of motivation. That's why only administrators are paid in the staff community. And they are the ones that can change it. But I'll do it now anyway. C#, yeah? Okay, so apparently you can't have sharp. You can't have the hashtag symbol. But whatever. So is that good, yeah? C#. No one's gonna talk in it anyway, but whatever. No one's gonna get paid. They will get paid. Moderators, if they get promoted to what's it called? Admin, then they'll get paid. It's I said that on the staff post. On the moderator form, it says that. They make original and admin, just threaten to not spank them if they are being naughty. I don't have enough money to pay them. And original is not the first person I would make admin. I've got like 3 other staff members that could get admin first. It all depends. Okay, what is in C++ specifically? Uniform brace init syntax. Okay. But I know that, but I mean, obviously can be used inside of a inside of a vector, so it's a list, right? Place them in a comma separated list. So I'm just curious what this is, because there's a list here, right? STD vector constructor under the hood. I need to know what allows them to give the. Hold on, let me start again. I want to know what is allowing the user to input as many pieces of data as they want. It's not called arguments, what is it? As many strings as they want, for example. Okay. Let's see. Let's read this. But where's that, bro? Where is the constructor? Is there no constructor? Private. There's no constructor. Bro, what's going on? No. Okay, well, this is a constructor, but don't know what the hell this is. Allocated type. We got to see what that is. Is allocated type here? Allocated type. So vector base. Nah, that doesn't help. That STL code is barely readable. Yeah. Yeah, and it literally doesn't make sense either, because I just want to know where the constructor is. The normal constructor, man. Vector. That's a copy constructor. Just another copy. Private. What? We went from public to private to public again in the same class. That's some stupidity if I've ever seen that before. Bro, where you from? I'm from Romania. I've lived in England 15 years. They make it unreadable on purpose. They have to. They have to. Okay. You're from Turkey. I've been to Turkey last year. It was alright. I went to Alanya, Antalya. I stayed in Alanya. What was it? Alanya, Antalya. Alanya, Antalya. Which one is it? One's the city, one's the capital, one's the town. Yeah, here's where I went. Yeah. I did. Yeah, it was exactly here. In this exact place, I went like skydiving or paragliding. It was so cool. It was so cool. I've got pictures of it on my phone. You've been to it? Nice. Obviously, when I went there, the first thing I learned was some Turkish swear words. Completely forgot them all. Now all I remember is ik, ichi, ikish. A lot of the words end in ish, right? Ichik, michik, whatever, I don't know. Anyways, what was I gonna ask? I'm not a vibe coder. I just need to ask this question. Okay. So, you know, in Python, we have quarks. How to replicate this in C++? More specifically, if we have std vector int test, let's do 1 2 3 4. My question is, you live in Istanbul? Okay, sick. Have a great stream, thank you. My question is, how does the constructor allow so many how does the constructor allow any amount of numbers to be inserted when initializing it? Okay, better give me a good answer. I've got pro. Initialize the list constructor, bro. This AI is a dumbass, man. Which accepts any number of elements. std initialize a list. Int. Oh. Wait, that's so cool. If you want to build your own, I do. Wow, so if I just make my own initialize a list, it's that simple. But can I do that without the initialize the list? Without importing that? Let's just try here. Let's see if this compiles first of all. Bro. By the way, have we hit 700 yet? Bro, we're 1 away. What is this tomfoolery? We are 1 away. Can we just hit it now? So I can get it off my mind. Please. Original, don't use your alt accounts, because you've mentioned that already. Do not do that. Okay, let's do that. That's me. Oh, whatever. I think you're the same person, you two, sometimes. You got the same brain. What would the type be? It'd be value. List. Everyone subscribe. Thank you for the promotion. Let's try this again. It worked. Oh, okay. This is really good. So now, can I have an infinite number of numbers? Yo, that is so cool. That is so cool. I've been trying to figure out how to do that for months, and I just figured out now. Alright, that's done. No, to do, I don't know. I'll leave that empty. Okay. Exactly. Plus social credit. So. Okay, I'm gonna say my thought process. So because we're gonna allow the user to put in an initializer list inside of the initializer list. I'm thinking what I'm about to do next is gonna give an error, and the way I fix it is to put another std initializer list here, and in the template value I'll put another std initializer list that takes in value, and that would fix it. But I'm gonna test it out first. So. Okay, that worked for some reason. I don't think it should have worked, but whatever. Okay, so now if we print it, actually I don't even have a subscript operator, so I don't know why I'm doing this. Do I have a sub? No, I don't. So what is going on here? So what is it gonna return? We're passing an index, so we're going to return the value, which is so map at position 0, it should print something. No way, it actually worked. Okay, but it printed 0. Why? Why did it print 0? That's weird. Zwixor, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. How are you? I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm very good. I'm blessed. Making progress, slow progress through this custom hash map class. How are you? Got any programming done today? You know, the daily programming. It's mandatory. So I put in 1, they should give an error. Now, okay. Okay, so this is weird. Values at position key. Oh, there's 16 as the original capacity. That's why it's all defaultly initialized to 0. So let's say if I go to like 17, this should give an error. I'm actually confused. You're fine. Keep going. Yes, bro. Always. We shall never quit. Okay, this is really weird. I'm literally indexing. Let's say index 100. This should not work. Bro, how? How does it work? That literally doesn't make sense. Unless I was gonna say capacity, that's 16. It's not 16 bytes, it's 16 of value. And value is int currently. So 16 int. and an int is 4 bytes. 16 times 4 bytes. It's not index, it's key. It's key lookup. I don't know, man. I just implemented it by accident, whatever this is. I'm not really sure how it's working. This shouldn't work though. Map at position. This should definitely give an error. Segmentation fault. There it is. Finally. Segmentation fault. Oh, I did say actually in one of the comment sections that if I did get a seg fault, then I need to do like 10 push-ups. Let me find it. See, bro, how are we still not at 700 yet? Someone's actually trolling me. See, core dumps new vid. No. I've actually muted him because he kept on spamming my notifications, bro. Was it this one? Yeah, here it is. For every seg for you get, do 10 push-ups and see how jacked you get. Alright, I guess we're going to do that then. It is spam for me. Right, cool. Damn it, I closed the tab again. I keep closing these tabs. He uses AI voice so it sounds like slow, but I think he does the editing himself. No, it's just that I don't like having my notification button continuously be red all the time. So I like to mute everyone. Unless it's a really important channel or it's my channel. Okay, so segmentation fault. Let's clean this up. Let's find out when it actually does the seg fault. So let's say 1000. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even subscribed to Penguin Z anymore. He just spam uploads. He's just spamming everything, bro. Everything in his head, he just uploads and he gets 10 million views in the first 24 hours. I don't get it. But yeah. So, accessing values. Okay, it makes sense why we're not getting the correct value returned because I never actually gave it the value in the array. But what doesn't make sense to me is that how we can access index 1000 and it somehow works even though there's only 16 allowed elements. Maybe you're reading garbage values. Well, no. If it would be garbage values, it would be like -8 million. It wouldn't be 0. And it should give a segmentation fault regardless. You know? Okay. So here, we need to go through all of the things. So how to iterate through initialization, initialize a list. Loop over the initializer list. so hot. But how do you like loop through it? Auto S. Okay. I'll just have to try it out. So for auto value in values, it's the values that, nah, that's not gonna work. So I need an index. In fact, why do I even have that index variable? I don't know why I did that. Okay, I need a normal for loop. It's not gonna work. For int I is less than. In fact, I'm gonna test to see how big capacity really is. Testing purposes real quick. Line 21. Okay. Once we... How? Okay, whatever. Maybe S is low RL, you're right. Maybe it's garbage values, but I really highly doubt it. Bro, is it morning on your side? Yo, my friend. Look. Wait. What happened down there? Oh, I'm in full screen mode. My bad. Look down here. 11 p.m. Oh, sorry, 7 p.m. Yeah. I stream from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Right. My time. Sometimes memory is 0, sometimes it's random numbers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. You learned it at 12, complete destruction. Yeah. I don't know how you did that, man. Congrats. At 12, I was struggling with Java, trying to make Minecraft mods. Okay. Values at position I equals, and then we'll take the list. A position I? Maybe that's gonna work. How to access elements in a initializer list? Provided, yeah, but how? How do you actually access the arrays in the initializer list? Now you're learning English. Where are you from originally, Shadow? Turns a pointer to the first element. It does have a begin and an end, so we can use a full, like a range loop. Are we at 700 yet? Bro, why are people edging me, man? I'm literally 1 away. We are 1 away. That's crazy. Probably Israel. How? What do you mean probably? I'm asking where you're from. You don't know where you're from. Okay. The constructor takes L, okay. L dot size. So how do you pair? Copy list initialization in return statement is not used. Okay. How do you loop through it? How? You learned Java then forgot it, same with SQL. Literally me as well. I did SQL for a full year and I forgot all of the important bits. It's common though, I mean, it's fine. If you don't need it, your brain forgets it naturally. Okay, I'm gonna try my method because this website sucks. And then this printout std value to position I, that's just an integer. No match for operator subscript overload. Oh wait, I have a vector as well, don't I? No, I don't. Does a hash map use a vector? An array of buckets. How to make an array of buckets in C++. Okay. Separate chaining hash table. Too many words here, man. You could have any type represented as a vector is a pointing array. Yeah. This means that the hash collisions are solved chaining together. What I need to do, I need to handle hash collisions. But I don't have any hashes in my implementation of the hash map, which is kind of counterintuitive, considering it's called a hash map. I've got no hashes. I'm kind of cooked. Private brat. Privet brat. Yeah, what does that mean? Privet brat. I don't speak whatever language that is. Yo Max, what's up? Welcome. Rasta music hash herb map booklet. Hi brother. Oh, what are you saying? Privet. I didn't know you'd be streaming today. Max, bro, you're literally my mod. How did you not know I'm streaming today? Look at the streaming schedule, man. It's Monday, 6 PM to 8 PM UK time, brother. Demoted. Oh, Max. Kinda sus, bro. Kinda sus. They like to make fancy names. A vector is just a dynamic array of constructors, destructors. Facts, bro. It's not 6 p.m. UK. No, it was an hour ago, and I started streaming an hour ago. No, look. I'm in UK right now. Look at the bottom of my webcam, right here with my fingers. It's 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m. here. I started streaming like an hour ago. I'm in there going. Nah, it's fine. I forgive you, Max. All good, man. We got the blood clot music, man. Range for over. Okay, what error did I actually have? Let me see. That's it. No match for operator. Subscribe operator. Okay. Let's search this up. You know what? I'm gonna unfull screen this because I don't want to LARP. I'm being on Linux anymore. Police in helicopter. Wait. You regret not buying a Bitcoin in 2011 when you were 6 months old. You regret not starting on programming at 2. Where is sharing his darkest regret? Math vectors of a constant length is equal to 3. It looks like this. Okay. Oh, wait. Did I do that? I did. Am I British? Yes, fam. I'm British, fam. How could you tell, fam? Mandem's from Britain and that. Okay, that's exactly what I have in the constructor. Literally exactly what I have. So this guy wants to iterate as well. Try to make a constructor like this. Okay. When you try to compile, blah, blah, blah. Let's do this. I got the exact same problem. Brace the init list and init list are not the same thing. Bro, it literally is the same thing. Array is the aggregate and could be aggregate initialized or assigned by braced init list as. Okay, this doesn't help the question. He didn't answer the question. Implicitly defined when they don't have such constructor or assignment operator. Let's do the array versus normal array C++. Do you know who's Tokyo Spliff? Bro, I love Tokyo Spliff. In all of my streams so far, I've played his music. It's in my playlist. It's in my playlist. Can I show you it? I can't. Right. I got really heavily copyrighted in yesterday's stream because I played his music. But I'll just like show you. Do you know Nocturne? Okay, it's not that one. Hold up. We're still on 699. Bro, I'm actually getting rage baited right now. I think someone subbed and then someone unsubbed to keep it to 699. That's some crazy stuff. Look, do you know this song? Nocturne by Bor Pro. This is like Tokyo Swift's theme song. Tokyo Swift mentioned, and we summoned Kraft from Zen. Another lover. Just use STD copy. Let's do some research. Copies a range of elements from a source container to a destination. Input, but I don't have first and last iterators in my class. Okay. I don't have a begin function, so do I need to make a begin method? Initialize list doesn't provide a subscript operator overload, so you have to copy the elements to your pointer. I mean, that's what I was doing. I was copying each individual element. Oh, but you can't use the subscript. Okay. But then how do you access the elements? Like, what do you actually do? Like, with a vector or something, you do, with a hash map, you do dot first, dot second. But what do you do with it? I still don't know, man. For the past 10 minutes, I've been searching up how to access the elements inside an initializer list. And Google is so bad, it's not telling me anything. You are overwriting them. You did guess, so you're not subscribed. Fake, crazy. You access the elements with the initializer list iterators. Oh, it does have iterators. I didn't know that. Dude, I didn't know that. Yeah, but look. Now, I get what you're saying, rigorous pathy, right? But my destination is this hash map class, and it doesn't have a iterator. It doesn't have a begin method. So I don't understand. What do you think of vibe coders? I see a lot of live streaming vibe coders who are trying to become the next millionaire. Vibe coders, I mean, they're not really doing much. They're not really doing much to this world. I don't know. I mean, if you don't understand the thing you're building yourself, you're not building it. You're just... I don't know how to make a good analogy. Vibe coders are just fake. Here it is, 700. There it is. Thank you, Shadow, for subscribing. You are the 700th melon. Iterative ideas. That's fine. You can just use a row pointer. Oh, you can use a row pointer. That's okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. I didn't know you could use a row pointer. All right, that's what we're gonna do then. Hello, Max. Oh, the real Max came. Max. Original online Max. You got some competition again. Got to fight for your #1 Max spot. They annoy me. Yeah, me too, bro. They always say they are working really hard, but they are just chilling and waiting for the AI slope code to be printed out. Yeah. I don't support those type of creators. Like, they're not using their heads. Okay, right. Let's use this thingy. So apparently I don't even need this for loop. I can just do the STD copy like Rigorous Patty said. So we'll do STD copy. We need a starting iterator, which is list.begin, and then list.end, and then destination, which is can be a row pointer, so that's just values. Cool. Which ID is this? It's new Vim, brother. Damn, you're wearing a shirt today. Facts. It's Lazy Vim, bro. Lazy Vim. What's up, Rex? Still chatting instead of twerking. £20. I said £20. Looking like a nerd. Yes, bro, we're all nerds here. Nerds with like massive... I'm not gonna say that. Let's see. Can I even flex properly? In this t-shirt and in this lighting. You can't really see anything. The lighting's so awful. Massive nerds, am I right? Okay. Okay. Okay, still saying 0. That's really confusing. So we've copied the whole Ross Clark list, and it's still not working. Let's do more. You're a software developer yourself, and because of vibe coders, people assume I can develop a custom piece of software in 2 days. Yeah, I've got family that's asking me to make them websites, right? Quickly as well. Like, they got high expectations. And it's not fast. It's not fast, bro. It's not fast to do anything by yourself. Everyone's used to the AI slop. How many programming languages do I know? Well, I've been doing Python for about 4 years. C++ for 11 months. I know PHP. I've done PHP for like a year and a bit. Well, not a bit, just a year. As well SQL, like the basics of SQL. But it's not important to know loads of languages. What's important is your problem solving and analytical thinking skills, right? Because languages are just a tool. It doesn't matter what language you really know. It matters how fast you can learn it because you already have analytical thinking skills. So, I mean, I could pick me, and it's a lot of people, right? We can pick up any language that we've never touched before because they're all the same thing. They all have variables, arrays, lists, hash maps, basic things. These are all the exact same things in every language. They're just, the syntax is different. So the only thing you need to learn is the syntax when you're making a new language. Other than that, it's the same crap underneath the hood. It's really not important. You really should become like a master in 1 or 2 languages, and then you should be mediocre in like 5 others. And that's it. That's not my opinion. That's what the professionals have said. I'm just relaying that information to you. Sleeper build? Nah, not yet. I'm getting there. It will take me another like 1 or 2 years to get a sleeper build, not yet. Is it okay passing value in CPP without dereferencing? What? What's your dream sector in the IT? What's your dream job in the IT sector? Software engineering. Low level programming. Low latency kind of stuff. Making really high performance software. That's why I chose C++. Do you know hacking? No, but I did have a stage in my life where I was like obsessed with hacking. One of my first ever streams was on Capture the Flag, was on Try Hack Me. I had a subscription. It was good. But I find it boring now. I was just like a script kiddie. I had Kali Linux on another SSD. Yeah, I gave up. You're mediocre in 2 languages, shit in the rest. You know what? That's fine. Is it easy to hack? No, it's extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult. Very difficult. Takes months and years to hack a program. Many months just hack a program if you're already experienced. I couldn't do it at all if I was held up in gunpoint. Playboy Carti's account got hacked. Isn't that guy dead? I don't keep up with today's rappers. They do it in 2 minutes, yeah. 2 minutes, it's more like 2 million minutes. Luigi, I fully agree with you. That's exactly correct. That's the correct mentality to have. Okay. Whoever suggested STD copy, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You forgot to reallocate your pointer at resize. What, in the resize function? I don't understand. The values array is still pointing to the first element. It's not like if we increase the capacity by 16, it's gonna move where the array is stored in memory, right? Do I play any games? I play like one game, that's it. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Multiplayer and zombies, that's it. Nothing else really, man. Let's try again with 0. What is going on here? There are 2 candidates. You gotta go, need to work on my episode. Good luck with a friend. Good luck, my friend. +1 sub. Alright, bro. Good luck on your app. Good luck on your app. Next time you come, Luigi, if you want to tell us what app you're making, that would be pretty cool. So I want to know how much progress you're making as well. See you later. So, it says we're giving 2 arguments. Maybe it's not liking the fact that I put 2 lists. Oh no. So that means I actually do have to... Oh, it worked. It actually worked. It gave printed out 1, which is correct. I'm actually surprised. That's sick. That's sick. We're getting somewhere. What is being coded here? I'm recreating the standard library hash map from scratch as well as I can. You gotta go study biology. Bro, aren't we on holiday? Oh, unless you're in Germany. I know Germans like to start like 3 months earlier than everyone else. Okay, so here in the constructor, I gotta do std initializer list and then take as a parameter this. Yeah, and then it's called list again. So, oh, Okay. There's a lot of scary error messages, but we can fix it. So it turns out that I do need all this. So put that there. Delete that. And then we'll do list at position I. List at position I again, and that might fix it. And I'm going to comment that out. And that's not going to work. No, because capacity is like 1 billion. That's not going to work. The problem might be with how you're instantiating the hashmap object. Try prefixing each value instance in the braced initialization with the value. The value and the key, they're currently the same data type. They're both just ints. LeetCode when? LeetCode when I actually gain a brain. Okay, we have less errors now. They want me to overload the bloody thing. God damn it. So, you're saying, why are you taking an initializer list over an initializer list? Because, I'll show you. I'll just undo everything that I just did. So here, originally I had 2. So I had the top level initializer list. That's not an initializer list. It's just curly braces. Top level curly braces. And then inside that, I had 2 more curly braces. And it doesn't work if there's like more than one of these. So I'll show you now, if I compile it, it's going to not work. But if I remove this, right? So now there's only, why is that commented? So now there's only one internal, like one inner initializer list thing. Now if we compile that again, it works. And then I run it, it works great. It prints out 1, which is the correct value. That's why I'm trying to figure out the problem of allowing myself to have multiple of these lists. This does not work. And the music stopped. What hash map? Shut up, original. God damn it. You'll see knowledge doesn't extend that far. I thought you would see God. Map 0 doesn't exist. It does. This is map 0. Why can you even index map? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Since the key is 1 and 2. Yeah, it's because I'm using the subscript operator. So it's really not acting like a... Yeah, why not? Dude, I don't know why you're asking me. I'm really cooked. I'm really cooked. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I should be using dot first and dot second, but I didn't make that. Let's actually implement that. Dot first. So, they're in unordered maps. So let's do unordered map. Are you still loading? Okay. So, let's see. We're going to have dot first and dot second here. I'm going to see how they implemented it. I'm going to take some inspiration, if you know what I mean. Some inspiration. Okay, it's not even here. What's going on? Hash the keys. Oh. This has got to be the most useless web page in the entire internet. What's the benefit of a hash map? It's like a dictionary. It's like a dictionary. Key value pairs, man. Key value pairs. Since it's like you can access the elements in your own array if with your own custom indexing. So instead of using index like 0, 1, 2, you can use anything like age. You can use string age to access a piece of data in that hash map. A person has subbed to me, they posted the text, "Hi CatchyOS with Hyperland guy." Do you guys think that he might know that I use CatchyOS with Hyperland, by the way? Maybe. I mean, you do say it. Try ChatGPT. Do I look like a vibe coder to you? A hash map, a key pair value. Just use std pair instead of using std initialize of value. Seems like a hash map will be pretty large. It can be. A hash map expects key value entries. An initializer list of initializer list is like a list of values. Create two methods, first get and set. The first gets the value associated with the key, and the second will set the value. So you're suggesting to make actual map, like map.get and set, stuff like that. But then that's not how you do it. That's not how you manage a hash map. Originally, you just do like age equals 2. That's how it should be. Collisions. I'm not going to handle collisions, forget about it. Quick way of dividing and storing arrays. Doing quick calculations with a hash function to randomize index. Dividing them up evenly. Why? Lexalius, right? You're saying a bunch of stuff, which is probably correct, but you're not saying why. So you're saying I need to divide the array, but to a beginner, they're thinking, why do you need to divide? It doesn't make sense. And that goes the same for all of you, right? When you're explaining something to a beginner, you gotta think in their shoes. Think why should they even want to do what I'm saying? Well, why does it make sense? You can use std pair or create your own pair class template. What that code about is we're making a custom hash map from the STL. If we put it in the next spot, how would we know with just the index with which of the spots is correct, the one we land on or the next? Yeah. Just another array that doesn't. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, so this subscript operator I really shouldn't need. There's really no need for it. The keys is the second array. It tells us what is wrong. So I'll have one array for indexes and one array for keys. One array for keys, one array for values. And then have an index. But then how do you know which index is referring to the correct key? You don't know that because you don't know what is what. Unless you make a third array that stores what index is equal to what key. Now you're expecting a list of value only. You aren't taking in a key values. It should be std initializer my pair class key value list. Okay. And then std pair key value. Search the array the key tells us our data's in. Right, I'm gonna search up. It should probably work now, really. Is that simple? There was one cringy algorithm called probably a hare and turtle used to find out. Shadow, I think you're talking about a 2-pointer problem. But I don't think this is a 2-pointer problem. Anyway. Let's go here.
And welcome to the last lecture in this course. As you'll see, the end is really counting them.
He said building a hash map in C, and he's using Python.
We're going to
This
finish this lecture.
Now, Max, we don't need 2 arrays. We need 3 arrays. We need 3 arrays.
By implementing this in C. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So the idea here is unordered. I don't want you to lowest node grade heads. Part of pride.
Bro, what clickbait? This guy said in C, and there's no C. Okay. Okay, let's quickly speed read. Yeah, doing the O of 1 would be the actual hard thing. Because the way I'm doing it now is just like linear. That's like not good. One array for the keys, one array for the data, and one array for storing which keys relates to which data. Oh, this looks good.
Hi guys, this is. So let's say I try to use a vector for all this. Then insert still going to be n. So again, that's not good.
So this guy's using a vector inside of hash map. An IQ too high, maybe.
Data type you have to of head of check help us. And the user will tell what is the number of.
But the whole point of the hash map is to not use a vector. If he's using a vector inside of the bucket, then that like defeats the purpose of the hash map. It's no longer O of 1.
Buckets required. Okay. And of buckets.
Or the other option is I just don't understand what's going on, which is probably the more likely option.
Equals to buckets required as given by the user. And this is the constructor. This will declare an array of buckets as required by the user. The user will tell how many buckets he wants for his use, and it should be clear to you that the more the buckets the user has, the better will be, the more efficient the data structure will be. However, the more memory also it will occupy. Okay. Then and I will say okay, container dot, let me define a add here in the container, a vector.
You made a linked list, right? Yeah, I did. You could store one of those in a hash map, or you could store a simpler object. I could store a linked list in the hash map. Yeah, but why? Why would you store a linked list in a hash map?
So there has to be something to find it. Either I can loop through all the elements, which I don't really want to do.
It's because of collisions, yeah. Usually you have a vector of keys, and on collision you have linked list of collisions. Yeah, but I don't get what collisions are. You guys, you gotta speak to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Because otherwise, if I would know what all this stuff means, then I wouldn't be streaming it. You gotta speak to me like I'm a baby, alright? When two different input values produce the exact same output value from a hash function. Input values. So is that saying if you have two different keys, they produce the same value? How is that a problem? So if we got map a position 1 equals 12, and we've got map at position 2 equals 12 as well, from that definition that's a hash collision. But I don't get what's the problem, unless it's talking about And this is talking about like pointers and ownership of who owns that resource. But then to fix that, you can just use a mutex. Just have a mutex for each of your resources. And that fixes it. Start with hash function. Looking at hash map, the main problem is handling collision when there's two key indexes, same bucket. I get it. So the solution is, instead of storing a single value per index, you store a linked list that will handle collision. Different keys point to the same index. Index? Where'd you get index from? Hash maps doesn't have index. Definition is when two keys point to the same place. Same place in memory. Yeah, that would be a problem. But how could that happen, bro? Just use a mutex. Just use... Hello, I'm trying to make games. I'm learning HTML5 programming language to make games. Yo, I can't tell if this is rage bait. I can't tell if this is rage bait, man. I can't tell. Your kind of FPS. Just be honest, are you rage baiting? Because you use index to index an array, because you use hash and umodule. Chat with cooked. For example, a hash of a key might be 21 and you module 10. So you get 1. You mean modulo, not module. And other hash might be 11 and you modulo it and you also get 1. Nah, that makes sense. This makes sense, man. Compilation terminated. Original. Okay, well that pair thing did not help. Look, to get your index for your hash map, you have to modulo by its capacity so you don't extend its capacity. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That doesn't make any sense. Why are we finding the remainder of the capacity? What's the capacity got to do with any of this? Guys, I feel I'm just washed. Nah. I'm gonna have to do some reading off stream. I'm gonna have to do some mining off stream. Because the hash will give you a big number. Hash map array vector. Hash 1, hash 2, hash 3. where hash 1 to 3 are all collisions of the same slot in the hash map. Collision of the same slot. But you see your blue arrow, right? They're pointing to different slots. If you want it, you should have pointed the blue ones here in the middle, not to the sides. Value 1, value. So they're all different values. They're all different hashes. Blue ones, not arrows. It just shows we are expanding into a slot. So hash 1 is trying to go here. Hash 3 is trying to go here. Hash 2 is going nowhere because there's no blue line connected to it. And these are the values attached to the hashes. Where's the collision? Because they're all going to different slots. You get me? What's your goal for the future? To be homeless, bro. Trying to be homeless with my software engineering degree. What I'm saying to Gabe is that you have an array to store your data. You don't know how to make money with games and how to add more realistic graphics like GTA. It's really difficult. It's really difficult. But Yokan FPS, if you wanna join, right, the Discord, there's loads of helpful people that you can ask about this stuff. Because you need to learn things like linear algebra, calculus, discrete mathematics. And there's loads of channels that can help you with this stuff. You can put your stuff in program in general, and people will answer your question. I can't really help because I'm not a game programmer. But yeah, guys, that will be it. It's getting like a bit awful. Where's the HTML channel? Well, can I say quickly, HTML is not a programming language. So, but if you want to talk about web dev, you can click here, right? There's a web dev, and HTML is a part of web development. So you can talk to this, talk in here. Yeah. There you can talk to people about HTML. But guys, that will be the end because I'm really sucky tonight. I need to go read up my book. I need to go read up. I need to go practice some more. Because this is embarrassing. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow at 6 PM. We're going to have a better stream tomorrow. Best stream of all time tomorrow. 6 PM to 8 PM UK time. Be there tomorrow. And that's it. Have a good night. Peace. Peace.